So today I'm gonna talk about the third question on Cradle, which is the analysis of connections between Ice9 and weapons of mass destruction. So first, in Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut, the fictitious substance Ice9 is a sinister allegory for technologies like the hydrogen bomb and their potential to lead to the end of the world. Ice9 is a polymorph of water that instantly freezes any liquids it contact with. When a small amount is accidentally released into the ocean, it freezes the planet's water supply and essentially destroys all life. This doomsday scenario is a large satirical metaphor for the threat of nuclear power during the Cold War. Like Einstein, the hydrogen bomb was an immensely destructive technology developed for military purpose to gain strategic advantage over enemies, but also, like Einstein, its effects could have unimaginable consequences if unleashed in large amounts. We can see that the fear of global thermonuclear war was at peak in 1960s as the arms race fueled tensions between superpowers. Cat's Cradle, which is published in 1963, tapped into and exacerbated these fears by conjuring a frightening vision of how new technological advances could lead to the end of the world. For readers of the time, the connection between Einstein and the hydrogen bomb would have been immediately clear and profoundly unsettling. Einstein functions as a symbol for humanity's newfound ability to engineer its own demise on an unprecedented scale. While couched in satire and absurdist humor, the novel suggests we must be wary of how we choose to unleash the immense powers we now possess. If misused, these technologies could trigger irreversible catastrophe, whether via a single fateful accident or act of aggression. So today, Cat's Cradle remains startlingly relevant. We continue to grapple with the godlike power of our weapons and the essential responsibilities that accompany them. Iceland serves as a warning that we must maintain absolute control over doomsday technologies we develop, lest our desire for strategic advantage leads us to the end of the world. As in the Cold War, there are still conflicts that could potentially escalate to unthinkable levels of destruction if we fail to curb our worst impulses toward aggression and paranoia. In conclusion, Ice9 is a brilliant imagined symbol for humanity's capacity for self-annihilation through technology and conflict. Its connection to those weapons like hydrogen bomb, which is very powerful during the era of global terror, the Cold War, when global thermonuclear war was an increasing fear and remaining highly relevant today. Cat's Cradle suggests that we must be extremely judicious about how we develop and employ the extraordinarily dangerous powers we now possess. Or we may find we have created our own Einstein, and with it, the means to freeze our world forever.